I would say try and start now and don't wait for a rock bottom because it's scarier. I think my rock bottom was getting ready to come home from Korea and buying a business class ticket, not as a treat, but because I knew I wasn't fitting in coach. That's a horrifying realization that, to scrape up the extra funds to buy a much more expensive ticket that I'd never experienced before because I knew that I wasn't fitting in the seat. And it was beyond an issue of asking for a seatbelt extender because I was familiar with that. But I knew that, I knew the person next to me, rightfully so, was going to be really pissed off when I'm taking up my seat and half of their seat too. It didn't seem right. I didn't have the right to do that. And booking that ticket, instead of being excited about business class, thinking of it as a treat, when I boarded the plane and sat there to really have a 14-hour flight to think about why I'm up there and not in coach. And that's a rock bottom. My name is Christine Koenig and I'm a member of CrossFit 845. I think life got in the way. In 2015, I left for Saudi Arabia to teach, and I was there for 2 years, and then I went to Korea to teach for 5 years, and between relocating internationally and all the stress and pressure of that, it was easy to just not pay attention to anything I needed physically. And there's a lot of great food in those countries, and that's a big part of travel, so I didn't pay attention to anything. But for me, the gym and fitness in the past has always been when I have time, when I have nothing else to do, when there's nothing else getting in the way. But I've tried to change that thinking, and now it's a priority. So if I'm coming at a certain time, I'm already committed, and I can't do anything else. And it's paid off. And I used to think that, well, what if friends are upset if I can't do things with them? Or, I don't know what I expected to happen by saying to people, I can't because I'm going to the gym. But the world is still spinning and everybody's still there. So I don't know what that mental block was, but that's a firewall that I'm glad is broken, and it's taken years. I think one of the most important parts of this whole journey has been working one-on-one with Christine. She is the best one-on-one coach I've ever had in my life. Her depth of knowledge is phenomenal, and she's a perfect balance between, knowing when I need the support and the kindness and the soft touch, because I do a lot of beating up of myself. So sometimes, I need that softness from her, but then at the same time, sometimes I get too comfortable being lazy. So she knows when to push me. I tell her this all the time. She has changed my life. I think the best piece of advice is there's no quick fix for this. It's exciting when you realize that, but it's also terrifying when you realize that what I'm aiming for is a lifestyle change. I'm not looking to fix a problem and then I wash my hands of it and everything's done and dusted. I'm trying to be a new person and live life differently, and that's going to take years. So what I'm trying to do is just one day at a time. I only have to worry about today. I only have to worry about when I'm going to the gym today, what I need to do in the workout today, and what I'm eating today.
And when you landed and got off that plane, it's like you were still like, were you more like relieved that you got through that, or were you more like, it's time to get to work?
I had never been lower. Yep.
So it was time to get to work.
It was time to get to work, yeah.